What's up, Salty Drone? I thought I didn't. Well, first of all, I didn't really have any plans of making videos this week. Like, what I mean by that is that I don't know what video to post this week. So I decided at the last minute, 10 minutes ago, to ask my Twitter followers to just ask me questions. And I would answer in a quick question and answer video. But right before starting, I thought I would post a very interesting gameplay. I think it's a 56 and 17 hipfire only gameplay. At the beginning and at the end, it's very exciting. Though the middle is a bit boring because I dial up, but whatever. So I think I'm using the AUG on Summit. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the gameplay. So let's start right now. So I'm going to scroll down the questions and answer all of them. So, from Twit, what color is your toothbrush? I think it's blue or turquoise. I mean, aqua. Twit again. Who's your favorite supervillain in all of comic book history or movies or anything? Now that's a very good question. I would say the Joker from Batman, because it's a very well thought character. It's not like he doesn't like only have a power. It's a very well developed character, like with like how he works and everything. Like, I don't, of course, characters with like only superpowers are cool to watch and everything, but like a well developed character with a lot of like research around it. I bet that when they created the character that doesn't sound right. I think in 1939 or 29 they created the Joker. Well, I bet it was like really thought a lot. They really thought a lot about it to create like a deep character. Man, I'm having problems. Okay, whatever. Hi from Rush. What is your first car going to be? Since I worked in a car wash and I drove a lot of cars, I probably drove like all of the basic cars on the road. I even drove like a Bentley. I drove all the kinds of Mercedes-Benz, all the kinds of BMWs, all the Audis. That made me discover that I don't really want a luxury vehicle. Like, I don't really dream of a BMW or an Audi or an Infiniti. I mostly want a fun car. What I mean by that is either like a two-door car, a kind of small Jeep, a pickup. So I'm maybe gonna try to aim for like a Ford Ranger or maybe a Jeep. That's really my dream for now. From Impact, do you want to live in England? If not, which country? To be honest, I'm gonna talk more in the future commentaries about my dream job. But I would say that I don't know if I would like to live in England, but to be honest, England is probably the country in which I want to travel the most. Like, it's the country that I want to travel right now. Like, if I would have the money, the first country that I would go is England. Like, I love British people more than anyone. Like, I love how they are. They are always polite, always happy. They never like all the British guys I met. Like, they're always like in a good mood, and I love that. So England is probably the country I want to go the most right now. But live there, I don't know. Of course, yeah, I love Europe in general. I went when I was a kid, and yeah, sure, why not? From Rush again. Did you pay for your iMac yourself? Of course, of course. I've been paying all of my stuff since maybe I was, I don't know, like 9 years old. Since I'm 9 years old, I receive about $10 per week. Not anymore, but I used to receive $10 per week, and with that, I used to save and buy things. So, like all the equipment in my room and all the things I buy, I never get the money of my parents. They only pay for my school and a couple of other things that aren't really like entertainment things, or yeah. So yeah, I pay for everything: my Xbox, my controllers, my screens, blah blah blah. Again, another excellent question from Rush. What was your biggest mistake in your YouTube career? That's a very good question. I would first of all say, that's a good question. I would have to say that being in Eggshaw's sub box, a lot of people are gonna ask, well, that's so cool being in Eggshaw's sub box. Actually, it isn't. Like, at the beginning, I thought it was cool and everything. But to be honest, getting undesired subs or subs that like sub to you without even knowing is kind of a bad thing, because they result in being inactive subs, which is a very boring things. For those who don't know what that means, is that, for example, I have 3K subs. Well, very soon I will have 3K subs. And for example, my Crisis 2 video, I only got 175 views. That means there was like 2,000 something inactive subs on that video. So having inactive subs is boring because, of course, you just want to get a lot of views on your videos. So I would say that is my biggest mistake, and I don't really have another big mistake. From 1/3, favorite food, movie, game, sport. Favorite food, I would say chicken wings. I love chicken wings. I went yesterday to see my brother in Toronto, my bad, and I went in a special restaurant called Duff's. It's only chicken wings, man. I'm in love. Favorite movie, I really don't have one. Since I'm studying in arts and letters, I'm seeing a lot of movies, and a lot of movies are amazing. Like yesterday, I watched Edward Scissorhands from Tim Burton. I also watched Today Saving Private Ryan, and another amazing movie. Favorite game, of course, Call of Duty. Favorite sport, mountain biking, of course. Yeah, mountain biking. Rush again. What's your reaction to Friday by Rebecca Black? To be honest, when I first listened to it, I was like, dude, you can't be serious. This cannot be a song. Like, the lyrics were so bad. I couldn't even believe it. I thought it was like a joke at the beginning, but, well, I think it's at like 1 million dislikes right now, which is a pretty funny thing, like most dislikes ever. And finally, last question from Sergeant Pepper. Why do you post YouTube videos? To be, that's another good question, dude. I would say, first of all, I love doing videos. I love recording my gameplay and showing it to people. I also love to help people, and I love to see positive feedback. Like when I see on one of my videos, my bad, good video, Drone, keep it up. That like motivates me so much, and I love seeing those kind of comments. And also in the past, I said that like seeing comments and likes was a thing that I really enjoyed. But since like I have a lot more views and comments like these days, that well, since Christmas, I don't really pay much attention to comments anymore. I do read all of them, but I don't reply as much. I'm kind of lazy, but I just like to help people and post my gameplay and show my stuff to people. I was also like a guy that always liked orals in front of class. Guys, don't think erotic, but I like orals like in front of a class. So doing commentaries is kind of a way of expressing that need of doing orals. So yeah, that was the first Twitter, the first Twitter question and answer video. Guys, to be honest, you gotta follow me on Twitter. It's probably my favorite social media. I prefer Twitter over YouTube, to be honest. It's a great media. And in my commentaries, I don't really talk about my life, but on Twitter, I constantly talk about my life. So if you want to stalk me, come on Twitter right now. So the gameplay is about ending in 1 minute and a half. If you want to keep enjoying it, I will leave it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, guys. Have a nice Monday day. Peace.
Friendly Cobra inbound. Our spy plane's in the air. Our SR-71's in the air. Time's almost up. Plane inbound. With each victory, we instill